Director for over 2 years now, and having had to confront what I would argue is a wider than ever array of challenging threats, this one to me really stands out as the greatest long-term threat to our nation's information and intellectual property and to our economic vitality. And this is a threat, as I think you heard from Bill, not just to our economic security, but by extension to our national security. The first thing I think we need to understand about the threat from China is just how diverse and multi-layered it is. And I say that in terms of its techniques, its actors, and in its targets. China is using a wide range of methods and techniques, and I'm talking about everything from cyber intrusions to corrupting trusted insiders. They've even engaged in outright physical theft. The second thing I think we really need to understand about this threat is the scope of China's ambitions, which are no secret, and you heard a little bit about that from Bill already. To be clear, this is not about the Chinese people as a whole, and it sure as heck is not about Chinese Americans as a group. But it is about the Chinese government and the Chinese Communist Party. They've shown that they're willing to steal their way up the economic ladder at our expense. The third thing we need to remember about this threat is that China has a fundamentally different system than ours, and they're doing all they can to exploit the openness of ours. As I described, China is taking a multifaceted response, so we've got to have a multifaceted response on our end. Confronting this threat effectively does not mean we shouldn't do business with the Chinese, does not mean we shouldn't host Chinese visitors, does not mean we shouldn't welcome Chinese students or coexist with China on the world stage. But what it does mean is that when China violates our criminal laws and well-established international norms, we are not going to tolerate it, much less enable it. The Department of Justice and the FBI are going to hold people accountable for that and protect our nation's innovation and ideas.